Well, it's super crazy. I thought for sure my super automatic just broke, and it's actually the second time that I've had to look at this thing. And uh, why did I take? Oh, I took it apart the first time because it was stopping a lot, like saying there weren't beans or something like that. And basically, what I found is that this entire motor grinder was completely stuffed full of beans. Like there were beans grinds up in here. It was just fucking nasty. It was so nasty that I didn't even make a YouTube about it. And it was because this piece failed. And this is kind of the ejector that is going towards the thingy that tamps it. Uh, and when this failed, uh, grinds were able to just build up around the motor. So anyway, I cleaned it out, and that was right at the 10,000 shot mark. So I think overall I've got my money's worth out of this thing. But then all of a sudden it just wasn't grinding at all, and it knew it, and it wasn't even trying. And I thought for sure the electronics were just going to be blown, but it looks like it's actually this little brush. It just basically vaporized. This retaining spring is the contact for the brush. So there's the brush. We got plenty of life left on that. And yeah, so it looks like this just vaporized. So when I applied power here, I got a tiny little squeak out of the motor, but nothing else. So I think what I'll do is just repair. I'm just going to solder a wire from here to there, or maybe just from this little springy section to here, or just blob some solder on there. I may see if I have some of these springs somewhere. I kind of doubt it. Other than that, I think I immersed this motor. I gave it a nice bath. But yeah, I'm just surprised. I thought it was going to be electrical failure, but all signs point to it's not. So yeah, just thought I'd share. Well, this ghetto-rific. I couldn't actually solder anything to the spring, so I made a little loop. That's what we're gonna go with. You can see I tried to solder it right here. It just wasn't having it. And I mean, alternatively, maybe finding the right brushes would be an option, or throwing in a little plate here, but whatever. I think this will probably work. Maybe, if I can actually get it back on there. It's pretty good. Smack that on there. Oh yeah, this feels. I had a spring off of another motor, but it was pretty much 180 out from what I needed in terms of the way it sprung. So we're just gonna make this work. There we go. So now we got a little tabaroonie. We'll just put that right there. I'm using my Ryobi soldering iron to, just just for the challenge. Alright, let's get a good look at this little, make sure we got a good enough. This thing barely passes any current. Sorry about my Ghetto camera system here. Let's go ahead and get this dude fully. See, it's like we made our own little copper. Anyway, yeah, I'll test it. If it doesn't work, I'll come back. I am surprised this thing failed this way. With any luck, I will be brewing coffee here in minutes.